Morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Bayou Sugar Garden. I am Bayou Sugar, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome in. If not, welcome back. I appreciate all of you for being here. Those of you who are live in the chat and those of you who are catching a replay, I appreciate each and every one of you. Please make sure that you hit that like button and leave me a comment. Let me know that you are you have watched the video. I do respond to my comments. Good morning, a brilliant blessings. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Just wanted to come in and give you guys a little update before I close my eyes. I just got in from work, and as some of you know, I have started a 48-hour fast to try and reset my body and power forward my healing and continue weight loss. And so I promised you guys yesterday that I would give you an update as time go on. So I started at 4:30 a.m. yesterday morning. And so 4:30 this morning made 24 hours. And so I have until 4:30 tomorrow morning, and then I'll be done. Hey, Nikki, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. So it's been a full 24 hours, been over 24 hours, really. And so I just wanted to come in and let you guys know I'm holding on, still going strong, and let you know that anything that I've noticed and whatever struggles that I have been. A brilliant blessing says, I work graveyard also. Okay, you're a night owl. I need to jump on that fast with you, sis. Yes, please join. Please join. It's really worth it. I will say for these first 24 hours, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And I think it was because I've already had my body primed to doing 12 plus hours. So stretching it a little longer, these 24 hours have been fairly easy for me. Um, Thank you, Nikki. She said, great job. Thank you, Nikki. So yeah, these 24 hours has been easy for me. What I have been experiencing in the 24 hours is I had hunger pains a few times where I did get hungry, but I will say, well, that's what my body was feeling. And you know, you get that feeling in your stomach when it's empty and you want something. You think it's hunger pains. You want something to eat. Well, all I did was I drank some water, and I didn't drink a lot of water. I just drank a few, maybe about 4 ounces of water when I felt that hunger sensation, and it immediately went away. So that let me know that it is true what they say sometimes when you feel those hunger sensations and you think that you want something to eat, half the time you don't want nothing to eat, just be thirsty. And so that's what I felt. I maybe got it within 24 hours. I may have felt like that 4 times, five at the max, maybe. And each time I had that, I only drank like 4 ounces of water. Yeah, seriously. And it did. And when I drank the water, I mean, it satisfied that hunger sensation, and I was able to go on for a couple more hours. So, and I didn't have any problems with working. I worked a full 12-hour shift, well into my fast. I didn't feel tired. I wasn't sick. I didn't get any lightheaded. I didn't get lightheaded. The sun is coming up, y'all. So that's why it's getting lighter in here. And I'm right by the window. I didn't get lightheaded. I didn't feel weak or anything. Um, because I know In previous years when I did try to do a fast, I, would get weak, um, have lightheadedness, or would get a headache. Even when I started the hashtag natural sugar lifestyle change, I had a headache the first day that I started. Well, with this 24-hour fast, I didn't have a headache or nothing. I feel fine. I just had those hunger pains, and that was it. So yeah, I feel good. Um, I haven't noticed any physical changes yet. Um, out as far as outwardly or weighing myself, noticed any weight loss yet with that, but I just feel I don't feel tired as much as I usually do when I get off work. Usually when I get off work, it's just like I can barely drive home. It's hard to keep my eyes awake because I feel the sleep coming on. I was alert on my drive home, and now that I'm here and I'm laying down, um, I know I need to go to sleep, but I don't feel the excessive tiredness, but I know I need to go to sleep. A brilliant blessing says I've been doing the 16-hour intermittent fasting, but the 48-hour fasting is going to be a challenge I'm willing to take. Yes, it's not, since you've been doing the 16-hour one, I promise you, it's not going to be as hard as you think. Because I was thinking, like, man, let me just do the baby steps and go from, I was doing a 12-hour plus. I was like, well, maybe I should just do a 24. And I'm like, nah, I'm going to challenge myself. I could do this 48. It's just 2 days. So it's not as hard as you think. It's not as hard as you think, especially I think what has gotten me through it is I'm I was working, so I was able to keep my mind off of things, keep me occupied. So the time flew by because I had something to do within that time, and then I wasn't getting like cravings or um yeah, I didn't get cravings. I just wanted to eat, but it's not like I had a craving, a taste for something. I just wanted to eat just because I know I'm not, I said I wasn't. So yeah, I didn't have any cravings so far. I just wanted to eat. Um, and then drinking the water, I didn't expect it. It was kind of like a miracle when I drank the water. I was like, as soon as I drunk it, I felt myself being satisfied. Like I could feel the water going down my throat into my stomach. And, I just felt my body like literally like relief. And I was good for the next maybe like 3 or 4 hours. And then I got that hunger sensation again. But it's not as bad as you think it is. You can do it. If you've done the 16-hour one, I promise you, the 48-hour one, you can do it. The 24 hours gonna go by fast because you only did 16. So just to add a couple more hours, that's gonna go by fast. So these next few hours, to me, it's like since I've done the 24, in my mind, I'm like, I done did the 24. I mean, I can do another 24. It's motivation to me. Once I've done the first 24, it's like, I mean, I'm motivated. I done come this far. I might as well see it through. So that's how I have been. It is um challenging as far as mental challenging. In my mind, I had to do some pep talk to myself and be like, let's do this. It's just 2 days because I just don't want to do it. I just want to eat and indulge in all the things that I'm not supposed to just because it tastes good and you feel good. But what I had to keep telling myself was, I want to continue to be healthy and I want to continue to lose the weight. And what I have been doing is working, so why not continue to do it? And so That's what motivated me the times that I just want to say, well, let's just go ahead and eat right now, and then we could start over another time, or do it another day. Or let's today not a good day. You at work, you shouldn't do it because you ain't at home where you can relax. No, it's a whole bunch of excuses in my mental that came up, but I had to keep motivating myself and keep reassuring myself to the point to where I got um, close to the 24-hour mark. I was like, man, I done made it this far. I'm not turning back. So it's not as bad as you think it is. It's mostly for me. It's mostly been mental. It's mostly been mental. And so yeah, Nikki said yes, motivation indeed. Yes. So I'm making it. I made it the first 24, and this time tomorrow I will have completed it. And another thing that I've been motivating myself, I said if I finish it, then my reward to myself is I'm gonna take myself out to eat for breakfast in the morning. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna make some good choices when I go out to eat. So I think I wanna go to First Watch. I've been saying that I want to go. So I think I'm gonna do that as a reward to myself. So that's another like motivation that's keeping me like, come on, I want to be able to sit at the table in at breakfast in the morning and feel enjoy my reward and feel good about myself. Hey, South Florida Sunshine, Carol, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Nikki said, I just can't give up now. I have come to Nikki, you better say that too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road it would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. You better say that, Nikki. Say that. Zeta Rose, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's not that you can't eat again. Right. You are just choosing not to eat right now. Baby, I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank you. Thank you. That's right. I am choosing not to. And it's only 2 days, just 2 days. I can do this. We can do this. That's right, Zeta Rose. And Zeta Rose, I saw your comment under my video from yesterday about the ketone, where I was saying I couldn't sleep, and you would let me know that when you go into ketosis, that that's why I wasn't able to sleep. So thank you for that, because I didn't put two and two together and think about that. But thank you so much. She said, love First Watch. What a treat. Yes, I am definitely going to treat myself, because this is a big accomplishment for me. I've never chose to do a fast for this long on my own. I've done, like I said, when I was in to religion real heavy, we would do fast on the Sabbath, and we would do that from sundown to sun up, and I would do that. But just to do it now for my health reasons, and it makes sense to do it. Once I did my research, I understand why, and I need to continue to do it. So, yep, I am definitely proud. South Florida Sunshine says, just don't do their eggs Benedict. It will rip you up. If you're watching your diet prior, it was so embarrassing. Thank you for the tip. Thank you for the tip. Thank you, Carol. I will not get that. Zeta Rose said, true that, OCD. She said that anytime. Hey, Sylvia, welcome in. Sylvia, I be finna say Sylvia Fit Never Quit. Your old name. She's Sylvia's Garden Adventures. South Florida Sunshine says pickle juice, sugar free is great when I got the keto flu. Oh, I'm glad you said that. So what happened to me, I did notice that I am temperature sensitive at work. Let me see. Nikki says, choose you first for a change. Yes, definitely. I got to choose me because I want to be around a little bit longer, a long time. I want to be see my great grandchildren and my great great grandchildren, and I want to be able to walk around and enjoy them. And I want to be able to garden with them. I want to be able to get down, bend down, and get up. You know, with little to no help. So, but yeah, so South Florida reminded me. Um, I was temperature sensitive. So at work, one of my coworkers, she is um with child, and so when we first came to work, we just had the uh, os- oscillating fan, the rotating fan on, desk fan on, and I was good with that. But soon as she turned on the air conditioner, it's like I started feeling flu-like symptoms. I'm like, it's too cold. Like I had to get out of that room. As soon as I immediately after I so as I walked out of that room, immediately my body just went back to regulating the temperature. It was too much cold too quick, and my body couldn't adjust. And so I started getting the weakness and just the overall, how when you initially feel a flu or a cold, bad cold coming on, you have like that sick feeling. So I had to get out of the room, and as soon as I walked out of the room, my body was able to, regulate my temperature, and I was fine. And as long as I stayed out of that room, I was good. But usually, cold is what I like. But right now, while I'm in the fast, I am very sensitive to temperature. So I noticed that. Let's see. South Florida says good stuff there otherwise. Okay. I'm anxious to try their I don't know what kind of protein I'm going to get, but I'm anxious to do that, and I'm going to look at their menu and see what am I going to pick as a I guess a probiotic to break my fast. Um Yeah, so I can't remember off the top of my head what Dr. Mindy Peltz recommended that you break your fast with, but I'm gonna see what they have on their menu that I could order and get that to break the fast because I want to do that. I don't want to go through all of this work and then not break it, the right way, and then I eat the wrong things, and then I end up back at square one where I was before the fast. So I'm gonna make sure I do my research on that. But I'll take y'all with me when I get there, and you guys will see what I could do. I mean, what I do. Sylvia says I need to go back to Fit Never Quit, getting back into my health journey. Yeah, you could just add it on to your garden because you're doing both. Carol said that could also be they have mold in their now you know what their compressor. Yep. I think that the moles be nasty down south. Yep. Hey, Shamika, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I think that you're right, Carol. Cause I don't. Yeah, that the vent was dusty and it does smell musty. So you could be right. I think you hit the nail on the head. Welcome in, Shamika. Thank you for being here. Zeta Rose says I've always heard break the fast with protein and good fat. Yeah, that's what I thought I heard her say, but I just wanted to make sure, go back and check so that I won't have all this hard work that I'm doing and mess up. Which is why I chose First Watch because I know they got some good protein and fats. So and yeah, I've been wanting to go there anyway. Castle, I cannot even fast 24 hours since they removed. Oh yeah, my gallbladder. I passed out. Yep, yep. So I'm glad you mentioned that, y'all. You have to tailor these lifestyle changes to fit your needs. Everybody might not be able to do a 48-hour fast like me. So do what you need to do. Make sure you consult with your healthcare provider and do what is safe for you. I am not your doctor. I am not your healthcare professional. I am a healthcare professional, but I am not giving any medical advice. All things that I share with you guys are for entertainment and educational purposes only. Sylvia says, I break my fast with some homemade chicken broth, just the broth. Okay, I might do some bone broth. Because I found, man, bone broth is just the bomb. Like, I've been knowing about chicken broth all my life, but cooking with bone broth, oh my God, it's just totally different. It's totally different. And I think F.R. Humphrey got me hooked on bone broth because I see her make hers, and then she actually make hers with the actual bones and stuff, and then she drink it like a tea. So hearing her talk about it all the time and seeing her video where she do it, and then I cooked with it a few times. I made some stew and I added bone broth to the stew after I cooked down the meat and everything and added. Ooh, Lord, you talking about that was some good eating. That's the best stew I ever made. And I know I'm from down south and I know how to cook, but when I added that bone broth, Lord, it just took it up a notch. Took it up a notch. Let's see. So thank you. Thank y'all for y'all suggestions and things. This is really helping me a lot. So Carol says, I am sensitive to mold, and when you are fasting, your body is resetting. So it is busy. You might have been assaulted with spores and dust. I'm pretty sure. 'Cause that building is horrible. Horrible. And it got uh rodents, up top. And felines on the outside because we got rodents in the top of the building. So yeah, you are doing great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good one. Says this is great for your digestion. Sylvia, that's GAPS diet based bone broth can up histamine. Just broth is more gentle on your system. Yep. I've come to find that I love bone broth now since I've been doing this natural sugar change. Broth in general used to be I broth to me it was like old people food because um it was bland. But now with the natural sugar change, I taste the flavor. I can actually taste the flavor, and I appreciate it now. But prior to, yeah, I wouldn't do broth. It would be too bland. But now my taste buds have been reset, so I can like have that as a meal. Zeta Rose said that broth will feel like a full meal. You will be smacking it like it's a steak. I know. The first meal after fast always tastes the best. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. It is delicious. Don't get me wrong. Yes. Hey, Deborah Gary, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Yes, I am looking forward to my first meal. The only thing that I know is gonna happen is I'm not gonna be able to, which is good. I was gonna say I'm not gonna be able to eat as much as I want to, because I'm gonna get full fast. But hey, I can, eat little small bites of everything initially, so I can at least say I've tasted it, and then before I get full. So yeah, so I want have to keep in my mind, don't order all this stuff because you're not gonna be able to eat it, and you're not gonna go back and want leftovers after a while. Just don't go in there and let your uh eyes be bigger than your stomach, like they say. Don't be in there being big eyed on the menu. So y'all, I'm gonna take y'all with me so y'all can help me out, so I won't go in there and order up these whole people business. Hey, right? Does the doctor get into low vitamin D can mess up our blood sugar? I found out I had you had low vitamin D. My doctor prescribed it, which is crazy and so right, right. I had that too about a year ago, and I took my vitamin D for about 6 months until it got up, and then I just started being outside more, and since then I haven't had any problems with it. Same thing with my cholesterol. You know, I used the medication that they gave me for a good little while, but then at the same time I started doing natural things to replenish or fix what I had lost, and it's just kept it up until I went back and did my blood work to make sure what I was doing was okay. And same thing with my diabetes. I did the Ozempic for a while because I needed that boost to help me get on the right track. And so now I'm just trying to maintain it and take it up a notch. You know, kill some more of these pounds. Hey, Nettles Nest, welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, that vitamin D is crazy. I'm gonna have to do some research on that because I don't understand how it's a epidemic really, because it's a lot of people vitamin D deficiency, and it has to be something more to it than not enough sunlight. It might be because they're blocking the sunlight, because we all go outside at least once a day. So I'm saying, like, it got to be something more to it than that. Or either they lying about us being deficient. Maybe it's a money grab thing. I don't know. But it just sounds fishy because all of a sudden everybody is deficient in vitamin D, if you get what I'm saying. So, yeah, I'm doing my research on that, to keeping my eyes and ears open and looking around and seeing what the trend is. So, it's just crazy. Look, Deborah Garrett say my vitamin D is very low. Also, yep, I agree. It sounds fishy. Yep, see, so it's yeah, things in this world we just gotta be mindful and keep your eyes and ears open, and say like my some of my elders told me, believe none of what you hear and some of what you see. Because they try to fool you on all aspects. So yeah, do your own research and then look at your body and be able to read what your body is telling you, even though the doctor may be able to pull blood work and stuff, but you can still confirm that those lab tests with the actual physical things that your body is presenting to you. Carol says we also radiating ourselves too with all this technology. Uh-huh. Which we are seeing increase in young people with crazy cancers. I know. I agree too. The vitamin D is sounding fishy. Yes. Yeah, with that cancer, yeah. Yeah. And yeah, with the technology and then on top of our food, the increase of mishandling of the things that we consume, the clothes that we wear, everything that we basically our essential things for living. Yeah, the way that they're handling them and let's say mishandling them is becoming I think it's a common culprit to all this cancer stuff. So yeah. But then again, I am not laying out like I used to due to possible skin cancer. Right. So They tell you, okay, go ahead out there. You need to get, lay out there in the sun, but you don't want to get a melanoma, so don't do too much. But I mean, yeah, they just contradicting themselves. So we got to do our research and get to a point to where we can be able to notice changes in our bodies and be able to take care of ourselves without somebody dictating to us, what's going on and what you should do. She says, a lot of women too getting liver cancer. Ooh, our purses with our phones usually sit right over our livers. It's yeah, all fishy. Somebody was telling me, not telling me, I was reading somewhere or either watching a video about the cell phones, how they was telling you don't even go to sleep with your phones in the room with you. Um, and yeah, how be careful where you put your phone, holding it up to your ear. You might want to start using hands free or speakerphone and all of that, because yeah, the increase of the waves from the phone, they're saying that there's an increase of cancer from that. So yeah, mishandling of everything, like I said, it's just getting out of hand. And so we got to start getting back to the basics, getting ourselves back into where we are in tune with our body, where we can learn and recognize the signs and symptoms of early detection of anything, because your body will tell you ahead of time when something is not right. Like with me, with the today, with when I was at work with the change in the temperature or the mold, my body immediately sensed that something wasn't right when I walked in that room. And good thing I had the sense enough to know to get out of that situation. And I realized, hey, it was something it was the air in there that wasn't right, which was making me feel bad. So I removed that and I was okay. So that's what we got to get ourselves back to. That's what I think. Let's see. Carol says, Amen. I agree. Sylvia said, my doctor asked me if I could get out in the sun. I was like, yes, I'm out there all day in my garden fishing. Right. He prescribed vitamin D. And now that's how I'm saying my levels are good. That's just weird to me. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do some research on that and I'm gonna find, because it's just not clicking. Like, it's not making sense. Like, we are basically outside. Everybody goes outside at least once a day. And even if you don't go outside, we some people open your windows and you get sunshine through your house. Like, we can't be that deficient. I'm not buying it. It's something not right. Something's not right somewhere. So Deborah Gary says, I'm having arthritis flare-ups in my hands all of a sudden. Wow. So that's inflammation, right? So from what we've been studying is you need to get your insulin levels down. So once you do that, you're at well, right now, because you have the flare-ups, is because it's not saying that you're diabetic. It's just saying that the hormone insulin is elevated in your body. So it's causing you to have inflammation, arthritis. So what you can do is try intermittent fasting. Try you a little fast for a little while and see how that works. And also decrease, well, I ain't going to say decrease, eliminate that sugar. Do your only natural sugar. And I promise you, it'll go away. Your body will reset itself. But if you're still eating all of that processed food and you're not giving your body time to rest when eating, then that's how we end up with the inflammation all in every area of our bodies. You have to give your body time to heal, because if you don't, then that's how you end up with elevated insulin levels all throughout the day. You never give your body a time to rest. So it's overworking, hence you get the inflammation. So try that, Miss Deborah Garrett, and let me know how that works. South Florida says, so I wonder what are we missing to process it into ourselves. Sylvia's D2 is right. So is what they prescribe functional medicine. Folks say D3 is better, but D2 absorbs for test. So and I'm gonna just say what I was taught in school, because everything I was taught in school, I'm finding out most of that ain't right. So we have the vitamin D in our body, but what happens is we have to go outside in the sun and get it activated, is how it was described to me. And so I'm like, is the this one particular ingredient from the sun is the only thing that can activate it? If there's not that activation in artificial light, is what I'm thinking. Why is it not in artificial light? So that's why I'm confused. Like, why does it just always have to be sunlight? And then even with people who are outside all day, they getting more than their share and they still end up deficient. You mean to tell me they still can't get that vitamin D activated to where it could be used? I don't know. Good question. They says, yes, Netta says, I agree. Sylvia says, I started taking D3 vitamins daily after I got off the prescription. Okay. Shamika says, and we shouldn't eat while laying down. I think that's what you meant to say. We should not eat while laying down. Let's see. Nikki says, perhaps our bodies aren't absorbing the sun rays because of the unknown toxins. Good point, Nikki, living inside of us. Good point, Nikki. Good point. Good point. Carol says, you eating anything new? Oh, yeah. Okay. She's talking to Deborah. Okay. Yep. Yep. Nikki. Yep. Sugar, stay out my business. Nikki. Oh, girl. Look. Something is blocking. Yeah, something is blocking it. That's what I'm saying, Sylvia. Something is blocking it. Netta says information builds over time, and the pain. There you go. There go my nurse friend. The pain is a result of the information process. There you go. What's up, David Corey? Sugar Shack tonight. Get your shoes together. What up, everybody? Everybody. David said, get y'all shoes together. Put y'all clothes, lay your clothes out on the bed right now. So when you get up later, all you gotta do is take a bath, put your clothes on, and be outside for when the bus come. Now you know when the bus come up, if you ain't standing outside, the bus driver just gonna pass up your house. So you gotta be standing outside so he'll know. Sugar Shack is later on tonight. Welcome here, Cropper. Shamika said, oh wow, yes, I meant shouldn't. Yeah. We got you, Shamika. Deborah Garrett said, I'm doing the intermittent fasting and drinking way more water. I guess this ninja slush machine is the devil. Yes. I was watching this other lady. She got the creamy. She's doing the intermittent fasting and stuff, and she uses the creamy to make her um like little smoothies or frosties, little things like ice creams or whatever. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, ooh, what are you putting in that? I hope it's all natural sugars that you're putting in that. But yeah, she has the creamy machine, so yeah, it is. It's the devil unless you're using it in the right way. Yep, it still can. Foods can still be enjoyable, We just got to reprogram our bodies to be able to recognize the foods that are enjoyable. Like for me, for a prime example, I hated bone broth because I was so used to getting all that salt and sugar in my food all my life to where when I tasted bone broth, it was bland. But now, to me, it's the best thing since sliced bread. And tomorrow morning when I taste it, like Shamika said, it's going to taste like a steak. David said cayenne is good for inflammation. Yep, it definitely is. Says, right, Nikki, I fell off the no sugar wagon and rolled down into the donut ditch. Ooh, that donut ditch, them donuts be calling y'all. David said cayenne for the win. I fell South Florida sunshine. I rolled into the cinnamon roll ditch. And the Pillsbury, I went from Lil Debbie to Pillsbury. So I done went from a person, a lady holding me captive to a the doughboy now had me in a chokehold for a while. That doughboy he had me gone. She says turmeric and ginger too, David is yep, good for inflammation. She said I did make 8 t-shirts. Oh, okay. She's talking about South Florida sunshine. By you can be standing outside. We'll run over your toes. Right. David, they say they be standing outside, you still be leaving them. Don't hit their toes. They need their toes to do their boots on the ground dance. Soak those hands maybe in oh she talking to Deborah. Yep. Sylvia, they must not have Pip. You know he a feet man. Y'all a mess. Y'all a mess. Zayda says, I like frozen mango, no sugar added, and almond milk in my ninja. And it is smooth like butter. So good. Like soft serve ice cream. Ooh, that sounds so good. Frozen banana ice. I've been wanting to try that now that my taste buds is different. I see people make ice cream using bananas. So I'm gonna try that because I'm not really a banana person, but I wasn't a coconut person. But now I like coconut water. Um, so I'm gonna try to make ice cream using bananas. I'm gonna try it. South, she said, done the cinnamon roll crack to the donut. Right, from the cinnamon roll crack to the donut ditch. Man, don't they got us? They got us. Yeah, they have us by the kahunas. But we surviving. We figuring it out. We know how to get up out of there. Right now, I'm using casserole and cayenne pepper rub. Okay. Oh, for her inflammation. Lil Debbie will hold you so tight, it'll feel like you bought the bus. I'm saying, man, because it's all so many different varieties. But, you know, I digress. Bananas are super high in sugar, y'all. Mango Caesar is so good, but I get inflamed from eating up mangoes too. Yeah. Yep. Different things for different people. Everything works differently. Yeah, especially the bananas. If you eat them, if you let them get ripe and turn brown, then the sugar level is even higher in bananas. So yeah, you have to be careful with that. Cause I used to eat those when I felt my blood sugar was low. It'll go right up instantly. I appreciate you all for the advice. You're welcome. Hey, Miss T, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Okay, that Black's Tropical Salve. Oh, yeah. Pain ease, I think that's what she called it. Sherry's stuff, pain meds that she make natural. Ask Miss Shirley about it. Miss Shirley got some. Miss T with the T. How her song go? Miss T. I can't even think of it right now. I'm so I'm so lost. I can hear it in my head, but I can't say it. But your song is fire, Miss T. I like it. Hey, so blessed. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Says if bananas are high in sugar, but if you have family members who want to eat healthy ice cream, yep, that's a better choice. And then even though, you know what I noticed, even though it's high in sugar, your once you do these lifestyle changes, your body is able to metabolize this stuff the correct way that it should. So it may spike your insulin levels up, might I can't even talk. It might spike your blood sugar levels and your insulin may be up for a little bit, but your body will be able to quickly metabolize it, so you won't be in elevated insulin levels for hours for after eating one banana like you would have been because you were unhealthy. But when you get more healthy, your body will be able to do what function like it's supposed to function, right? Right. Since I used frozen fruit puree. It then make a slushy with the pineapple juice. Okay. Y'all got them juices going. I got a juicer. I ain't got no, but I got a blender so I can make a smoothie with the blender. Let's see. Uh, Sylvia says, I don't want no sugar. I'm over sugar. Yes, I'm getting there, but that's good, Sylvia. That's good. You are motivating me that it's possible to get to a level to where you don't want it no more. That's like after you done had so many bad men, you don't want no bad man no more. You want a good man, Savannah. Hi, Miss T. You want a good man, Savannah. You don't want to deal with the bad boys no more. You tired of that. You just want a good man. Once you get sick and tired of being sick and tired, then you make a change. And that's what I think I'm getting to. You can add in avocado to break it up, Nikki, if they are not allergic. That's one thing I can't. Maybe I need to. I'm gonna have to. I can't do avocado. I can't. I gotta find. I know people eat it with the toast and all of that. Mm. Y'all gonna have to give me a recipe that I want to like it, but I just can't. It just tastes bitter, and it's even when I get the ones that are ripe, it just don't have a flavor to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe. Let's see. Love avocado, South food. Let's see. Buy you the skin glowing. Thank you, David. Thank you. Thank you. I'm over here trying to get it right. If you crave a sugar, get a fresh pineapple and eat a few chunks. I do that, and I keep fresh fruit, strawberries, pineapples, um, apples. I keep those. Deborah says she's allergic to bananas. Oh man. Berries are safe on the glycemic index. Mix one banana with some dark berries. Yep. Also, what's low on the glycemic index is dark chocolate. Mm. So when you want some chocolate, get you some dark chocolate. That song is gonna get a Grammy. Yep. It's so catchy. Even when he like what his name Pooh Hef was chopping it and screwing it, it it was still good. Are you allergic to? Oh, she's talking to Deborah Garrett. Blackberries. I get the blackberries, raspberries, and strawberries. I make sure I get those. I gotta get me some papaya this weekend. Matter of fact, I need to do. I'm finna go to sleep now. I was gonna say I need to see about a farmer's market, but I'm not gonna make it today because I know once I close my eyes, it's gonna be over with. It's gonna be over with. Sylvia said banana with mulberries. My mulberry tree is blooming like crazy. Can't wait. I love mulberries. That's one thing I miss from the community garden at home. It had mulberry trees, and I propagated two, one, two. Yep, propagated too. One of the limbs had broke off, and I just stuck it in the ground, and it started back growing. So I'm excited to see what it looks like when I get back home. True, if you are using it up and burning it off better with fruit, just don't overdo it. Yep. Netta, what you hee-heeing at? I gotta I gotta clean out my ears. I heard what I know you didn't. What I said? What I said? Oh, yes, dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is good. I do those too, cereal. Mine's balloon. Oh, she's talking to cereal. Love me a man. Oh, man, rough around the edges. That's my problem. Miss T like the bad boys. Once you get sick and tired, that's right by you. Tired of being sick and tired. You're gonna get you a smooth man. David say try smooth edges. Slick them edges, let edges down, Miss T. Leave them roughnecks alone. She gonna get that one day. She gonna get that one day. Let's see. I put a little salt and pepper on it on the avocado, and that's it. Okay, I'm gonna have to try that. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it because my taste buds have flipped around now, so I might be able to enjoy with some salt and pepper. They don't have a lot of flavor. They mild flavor. You can use everything bagel. Not like everything bagel seasoning. Yep. Look, Zeta Rose says she love her some dark chocolate. Me too. Extra dark chocolate. I put hot cheese on. Hot cheese on avocados. They don't tell me you talking about the cheese in the can, or you talking about like cheese, like sliced cheese, and you warm it up and put it on there. Hot cheese? Hmm. I would have to try. Oh, stop it. Okay, that's not good. Oh no. I buy the spicy avocado pies. Huh? Spicy avocado pies. You gonna have me looking that up. What's going on, Helen? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Let's see. Everybody's talking to each other. Most of us hate change, but change is good. You right, David. And it don't feel good all the time, but it's good for you. Says I have a bunch of ever-bearing twigs propagated. I love mulberries. The plant makes me feel I can grow things. Yes, I didn't realize mulberry was so easy to propagate. Like when I saw that branch broke off that tree, instantly my mind went to the YouTube University from my garden family. I was like, "Ooh, I'm not gonna let this tree die. This part of the tree die. I'm just gonna stick it in the dirt and let it grow." And it did. People thought I was crazy from the neighborhood. People in the neighborhood thought I was crazy. It was like she don't know what she doing. She don't know what she talking about. But then when they saw the leaves come up, they had to come back and tell me, we was saying you was crazy and you didn't know what you was doing until we went over there and we saw them leaves coming out of that tree that stick you just put in the ground. I was like, yes, I learned that from my YouTube family. Ah, right. Most folks hate change, but it's the one constant thing in life. We all face change every single day. Velveeta. Oh, okay, David. Yeah, Velveeta cheese with the Rotel dip. Okay. Now I like Rotel dip over avocados. Okay, that might be a good way. She says, I fell in love with avocado from keto. Okay. I'm gonna have to try it while I'm doing this lifestyle change. Maybe my taste buds get it, have a different change of heart. Okay, South Florida. Thank you for coming in. Have a good day. Have a good time at church. Say a prayer for us all. We'll see you in these YouTube streets. Netta says a good healthy fat that help make You're full. Okay, the avocado makes you full. Yes, and Carol is reminding y'all to double tap that like button in the vertical lives, everyone. Velveeta Dane, was it always spelled like this? Velveeta cheese is not cheese, right? And not fit to eat. Make your own cheese sauce from hard cheese. Yep, and I'm gonna add my tomatoes to it with some peppers. Oh, I think that'll be good. I know the cheese will be good, but maybe that'll help the avocado taste better. By you look at the egg roll wraps at the blue box store, red box. Okay, egg roll wraps. I'm gonna look into that. I used to use government cheese, but they stopped giving it. I know they was hating on that, on the government cheese. Not government, but government cheese. But that's all I want to come in, y'all, is update y'all on that before I close my eyes and give me some sleep. Just want to let y'all know how things were going for me. And I'm about to go in here and close my eyes and catch me some good, call me some good cows. And I will see y'all later. For those of you who are members of my membership, Sugar Mama membership, and you are part of the co-op as well. We having a meeting today, 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That'll be 6 Central, 7 Eastern. And immediately following that, we will be having the Sugar Shack. So I will see y'all, if not in the meeting, if you're part of that, I will definitely see y'all at the Sugar Shack. And let's see, David say, remember tonight's bus is leaving on time. Sylvia and Zeta Rose. Sylvia said, I cannot imagine cheese on avocado. I guess I have to do a little sample. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like rotel, so I'm going to try it. Proud of your progress by you. Thank you, Netta. Thank you. Thank you so much. You are doing well. Sleep that fasting time away. Yes, I definitely will sleep majority of it, and then I'll be hanging with y'all. But once I wake up, I'll be hanging with y'all a little bit later, so that'll help it go away. Have a good rest. Thank you so much. Have a great day. You too as well. Blessings, everyone. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Zeta say, yeah, because I need my toes. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. I thank y'all for coming. And I will see y'all later on today in these YouTube streets. Peace, love, and blessings, everyone.